BC, how are we? I'm going to ad I answered online. Basically, it said thousands and thousands of records. There was one photo, couldn't really make out anything in the photo. I did call the guy, kind of like a nice guy called Bob. I said, what do you got in there, Bob? He said, I got 60s, 70s, 80s, some early 90s. They're virtually all unplayed. Come and have a look. I'm going to have a look. Fingers crossed. I didn't ask any price. It's half an hour drive. Give it a go. Fingers crossed. Everything's crossed for me. Listen to a bit of Finch on the way. Say hello to sunshine. Very appropriate. Wish me luck. Okay, VC, so I've just got back. So, pretty happy. So if you just saw that footage, yeah, he had all his stuff in his garage and he did have thousands and thousands of records. Not easy to go through. And then I just had my flashlight on my phone and I could just sort of look at the tile. You can't pull everything out. There's too much stuff there. It's pretty hot. Stuff on the floor, interesting stuff. Like he's a collector of all sorts of things, and Coke bottles and some Ghetto blasters, and really nice guy. And yeah, so I'll show you what I got. I went there with $100. So actually, I had $10 in my wallet, so $110. And I picked out 22. So you know, so in the end, I offered him $5 each. So $110, yeah, $5 each, which didn't quite take, but not far off it. So I'm really happy with this. Just going to show you, not be too long, and some of them I've never really heard. I just had a little look on Discogs and saw they were sort of wanted, more than halved, and yeah, like some killer stuff too, and interesting, just different stuff. And man, he was a collector of a lot of stuff, and they're all his personal collection, and you know, I'm really happy that they go into my collection. He has had some people contact him to buy the whole collection, which he's not keen on. You know, if you're a business, yeah, fair enough, because you're going to buy them and sell them. But, you know, it's a good question I was thinking about on the way back is, you know, one day you probably will have to sell everything, or you might give a lot of things away. But at some stage you're going to have to sell bulk of your collection. Would you sell that as a bulk collection, knowing that probably it's going to get split up and sold to other people? Or would you like to sell a bit more individually in bulk, in blocks of like, you know, 20, 50, 100 to an individual person? Which you don't know what the person's going to do anyway as well. But I don't know, I think I prefer to sell them to someone that I know is going to leave them in their collection, you know, rather than sell them off. You know, of course we're going to sell some. These, 95% of these are going to keep, probably 100%. Yeah, it's an interesting question, I reckon, you know. I understand why people buy massive collections and sell them because it is a business and try and keep the best stuff. But what would you do with your collection? Would you sell it bulk, or would you try and sell it to people that would keep it? Anyway, what does it matter who you sell to? You just want the cash. All right. Okay, just going to show you. So Cheap Trick 1-on-1. I do like Cheap Trick. Now these are all in great condition. As you said, I'm not sure unplayed, but they looked all in amazing condition. Yeah, I've been after this Cheap Trick. I like the other one, the Lap of Luxury, but you're 1-on-1, so happy to get that. I don't really know what this is, but it looked cool enough. Looks like a garagey sort of thing. Super Jones. What year? As I say, I didn't spend. I was there for about an hour and a half. I just wanted to get this stuff and get out. It's only had a window period of opportunity. 1980. Okay, yeah, I don't know, but it's worth a punt. In the end, I offered him $110, $5 each. He said $150. So only had 110 on me, so he said, when you come back, he's got my number, give me the $40. So $7 each all these are, so I'm pretty pumped. Sons of Thunder. This just looked interesting. You know, this looks garagey rock. On the, geez, never seen this label before. Let's have a look at it. You might have. Teen Line on the, it's on the Zondervan Recordings Victory. Can you see that? Pretty cool. It's got a couple little scratches, light scratches. This is a bit older. This is like 1960s. It's going to have some scratches on it, surely. I'm not sure what year. Made in US. I think it's from the 60s. Non-breakable. Yeah, just interesting. And it looked like a garage. And it is a garage rocky thing, I think. Let me know if you know anything about this. Sons of Thunder. This one was blind buy as well. But just, you know, it's Barabbas. Barabbas. What's the album called? I don't know. Listen Here, it says. Oh, maybe it's called Listen Here. It's a DJ copy. It's sort of Spanish funky sort of stuff. Is it still sealed? Gee, it's actually still sealed. It's got a little bit of a opening there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's a Spanish funky something. So, a bit hot out here. Give it a go. More people want it than have it. It's worth a little bit of money, I think. I'm not sure. The tokens, they just went something like DWOP. I don't really have any DWOP. The tokens, you know, 88. Oh, this is probably going to be Cheeseville, but we'll never know. We'll see. Yeah, so the RCA Victor. Don't know. A bit of Aussie rock, Mondo rock. I didn't have this one. The Modern Bop. I just thought, Come See the Boy. It's a classic Mondo rock song. Quite provocative. So, you know, just give them a go. I mean, I'm not giving them a go. I know them. I haven't seen this album. This is a total blind. I couldn't even see it on Discogs, but it's called Gas. Maybe after Bobby. He's got one less S on there. No idea what this is, and couldn't even find it. If anyone knows, let me know. Beautiful condition. This is unplayed, I think. It's on the White Label Records. Gas. No idea. From 1980. Just worth a punt. Like, you know, immaculate condition. Worth a punt. I was sort of looking, just grabbing just stuff I don't see. So just different stuff. It's a little bit of a risk, isn't it? But not all of them are like that. Just a couple. I'll take a punt, you know. That's what the VC does to you. It takes a punt. Dave Warner's From the Suburbs. I don't know. It looks very Aussie. Is it Mushroom Records? I'm sure it is. Dave Warner. He's actually a famous cricketer who did a couple of naughty things. Anyway, the drop punt. It's actually like a AFL aerial ping pong Aussie rules sort of. Got some little tips there. I don't know. Just another punt on the mushroom, sort of different mushroom label. I don't know. This is one I knew, and I was like, yes. Church, Starfish. Wow. I saw that was going in. So, you know, I had 20. I took 22 to him, and so I was in the garage, and him and his missus were out in the lounge room. And you know, if he wasn't going to accept my price of $5 or a bit more than that, you know, I had a limit. That wasn't going to have much more than $150. I was happy to do that. Then I would have taken some things out, but obviously this was definitely going to come home with me. It's got to be. I'm sure it's an Aussie original press. I'm not sure if it's been repressed, but yeah, look at that. That's not a mark on it. A mushroom. Know and love. Wow, so that's cool. This, no idea, the blindy. Did a few blindies, but I made sure that they were actually worth more than $5 really. Vertical hold. No idea. It just looks interesting enough. I've got no idea. I hope it's good. But it was fair few people wanted it. I have seen people show this Garcia. Sort of folky. I imagine it. Oh, Grateful Dead records. Was he in Grateful Dead? Lisa L.E. will be able to tell me. What label's it on? But it's amazing condition. Oh, it's stuck in there. Just leave it for now. Anyway, I think it's folky rock. Let me know if he's part of the Grateful Dead. You know, Shonji Yokiyoko. It's totally wrong. Blue Dreamers. I don't know. Mr. Guitar. Now that I think this is a compilation. I don't know. I don't know if I stuffed up with this one, but it was interesting enough. I don't know. I did actually get a few blindies, didn't I? The Paul Jabra. I think they're good though. I really feel they're good. I don't know. I could have totally stuffed up. Let me know. I mean, if I've got the Church and I've got so far there's more coming, and that Sons of Thunder. This, I don't know. It's a true story. Interesting. I don't know. Who knows? This was, I don't know. I picked this out. I didn't know what it was either. It's like a lot of these, the Skeptics, and I did look it up on Discogs and realise it's on the Flying Nun label. So I've never had something with a Flying Nun label. So it's that yellow and then the sort of pinkish red there. This is like industrial sort of noise, I think, and this is worth a reasonable amount more than $5 to $7. It's a New Zealand band, 87. Obviously, the Flying Nuns are famous New Zealand label. My first Flying Nun, stoked about that. So, you know, the Skeptics, I don't know, but I'm not skeptic about it. I know this stuff is going to be good. It's got to be. Amazing edition, like, you know. Worth a punt. This one looked a bit psychedelic. Ted Smith, New Vibrations, A Quest in Folk Rock. I think it's actually a musical, original musical sort of score, I believe. You know, another one of those. I just took a punt in light, or light, I'm not sure. Man, from Waco, Texas. Triple M. Triple M's a famous, it's a mainstream sort of station in Australia, or Sydney, but I think it's Australia-wide. But this is the homegrown tapes. It's going to be stuff. Skid Rows, I know. I'm not sure, but, you know, this is homegrown. Triple M. You know, it's worth a go. Like, I don't know. Tom Petty, here we go. One I did know. Long After Dark. I did actually try and bid on this on eBay probably a few months ago and lost out. I think I had a bid of like $10, $15. Got it for $7. Sweet. Talking Heads. I don't really know this one. Naked. Steve Carlson, I'm sure loves this. Big fan of the Heads. Yeah, so... You know, that's definitely coming home with me. Bit of Stones, you know. I think this is a bit more of a cheesy one. This has got to be in their 80s. They were not wearing that in the 60s. They would have been stoned. Not the smoky stuff, the things you propel at people. 80 something. Anyway, 88 or something. Anyway, I don't actually know this album very well. Dirty Work. Stones for that price. He had loads of 12-inch singles, which I'm not a huge fan of the 12 inches. I don't mind 75, like 45, 7 inches. But I had to get the New Order, Blue Monday. It's a classic. And, you know, you don't get much Lenny Kravitz. It ain't over till it's over. 12 inches. And, yeah, and he actually had, like, when I was sitting down talking to him, he had, said he had like 30,000 singles in there, 7 inches, which I might go back. I've got to go back and give him that $40 and I'll go check those out if he hasn't sold them. He had a collection of a whole lot of stuff. Had a lot of Coke memorabilia. Had this sign. It was 1100 by 1100, and he actually said, "Do you mind trying to sell it for me?" So I'm going to try and maybe help him sell some of the records. There was a lot of, probably 50% of the stuff was not worth anything, but I'm happy to help him because he wants to get rid of it. Yeah, so we'll see how I go. Could have made a new friend, and just to, I don't know, you want to see this sort of stuff go to the right people. And, you know, I don't know, just felt like, yeah, I just wanted to try and help him out because I've had some experience now. Yes, and the last one I got, yeah, Buddy Holly and the Crickets. This has got to be worth a bit, isn't it? Music of Pleasure. You know, is this? This should. I'm not sure if this is a. Might be a comp actually. For some reason I thought it was a studio album, but it might be a comp. But yeah, you don't see many of those around. Anyway, so $7 each in the end. I'm going to go back there at some stage. He wanted me to sell this Coke sign. It's 1100 by 1100. I was saying 1100 by 1100. It's this tin, massive sign. I actually took a photo of it to try and sell it for me if he's happy, because his missus said no. So I don't think you know, she's a bit wary, which is fair enough. Just walked into their house and you know, met me for the first time. But yeah, it's made of tin. It's about 20 kilos in weight, and I might try and put a photo in there. Anyway, that's it. Okay, I'm going to go listen to this stuff, check out what I got, and see if there's anything. Well, I know there's great stuff in here. Okay, VC, take care. Look after yourselves. And stay cool. Heat-wise. And the other one. So VC, that all happened about a month ago. I've listened to everything a couple of times at least. I was going to give you my review, I guess, of the haul and some needle drops, but I don't want to make this video too long, so that'll be coming up next video. Stay tuned.